This is the red carpet, I mean the purple carpet of Knives Out. This is the biggest premiere before Thanksgiving, and we are waiting for very big Hollywood stars like Daniel Craig and Chris Evans and Ana de Armas and Don Johnson and Jamie Lee Curtis. So let's see who we can talk to tonight.
Family is obviously a hot mess. Do you have any advice for people who are coming into the holidays who have to deal with like a crazy family?
I think everybody has a crazy family. I don't know anybody who doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
There's always stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And learning how to live around conflict is you have to listen.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also have to know when to walk away. And I think all of us around the holidays sort of implement those two. You sit, you listen, you try not to engage, you know. There's a phrase I like that says, say what you mean and mean what you say, just don't say it mean. And I think that is a good sort of way to go into the holidays.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hello, Jamie.
Hi.
We are from Hungary.
Yes, oh, wonderful. Hello.
So you have and your father had so many fans in Hungary, and we would like you to come back one day.
Thank you.
Will it happen?
Too.
Okay, and let's talk about this movie about a little bit. You look very serious. It's not very Hungarian anyway, but you look very serious and strict in this character. Am I right? Or because we just saw the trailer?
I don't know if she's so strict. Well, maybe. Yeah. You know, she's serious about what she does. She's not frivolous.
And what she does?
She's a real estate developer. She owns a real estate company.
And how she's involved in this family, how she's doing with others, the connections of the other family.
Well, she is the eldest child, so I would say the favorite child. But like any family, you have to navigate people that you disagree with. You have to navigate people that you have conflict with on a daily basis.
Hi.
Hello,
How you doing?
From Mexico.
How you doing? Nice to see you.
You became now like a new Hercules Poirot.
That was the one.
Maybe. What a lovely thing to become.
Yeah, I believe these kind of movies are for people that like to think in a movie theater. Do you agree with this?
I think so. I mean, I think the idea of this film is just to take the genre, you know, mash it around a bit and have people sort of have a good time, but also kind of be challenged a little bit.
Yeah, because we all love mysteries.
Yes.
And this movie is about finding questions, answering questions. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Nice to see you. Hi, hello there. How are you? Nice to see you. How you doing?
Nice to meet you. Wonderful now that I'm talking to you.
Oh, good.
So I want to know which of your characters' traits were written into the script and which ones did you bring to the table?
You know, I can't remember, genuinely. I mean, I wish I could have a good answer for you. The script was there. There's one line which introduces Benoit Blanc and describes the accent, and I just went, okay, that's what you want, I'll do it, and that's so. Ryan let me do, you know, probably way too much.
No, it's amazing. You have some great one-liners too.
Well, that's down to Ryan.
Yeah. Well, how did you walk that line between comedy and drama?
That's what I do.
I love
It's my job. Take care.
Thank you very much.
Hi there.
Hi,
How are you?
Daniel.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. So Noah mentioned me that on his role he was a bad detective and he couldn't make their job very well. So and they had to call you. So could you share something about your role?
Well, they don't call me no. Somebody, as a mystery, who calls me. That's part of the story. So I don't exist in real life. My characters, people like this, don't exist in the real world. But in movie worlds, he does. And so he's what you call a gentleman sleuth, and he comes and figures out the mystery.
Could you just share with us a little experience about memories about the hair?
The movie Hair. Well, this is we're in the 40th year, I think, of anniversary, and we're actually flying. We went to New York with all the cast in memorial of the great Czechoslovakian director Milos Forman, and just all of us coming together again and going through Central Park and my daughter knew all the songs and was singing, just to give us that, bring back that spirit. And the company we've worked with in Serbia, in outside of Belgrade, is a wonderful area, city. I believe the Prime Minister is a woman who was educated in America at great universities and now is the Prime Minister, I think, in Serbia. And will participate in this acknowledgement of the joy of the spirit of the music and the spirit of the movie Hair, which inspired a lot of people, in other countries where there was communist rule or whatever. Just a feeling of freedom and spirit of hope and.
Your first name's what?
Virag. Virag, it's a Hungarian name. It means flower.
Goodness gracious.
So Emmet, I just checked you that you are acting for 50 years now.
You did what?
You are acting for 50 years.
Oh, longer than that. It's, I'm almost 85, and I've been doing this at 65 years at least.
Oh my gosh, even better. I wanted to ask that how acting changed in the last over 60 decades.
I don't know how it's changed. I didn't know what I was doing when I first came down to New York, from New England, and way up on the border with Montreal, and I didn't know anything about it. And but I'd finished college. I have a degree in business. I knew I could make a living, but somehow I'm Irish, and the family are all performers in their own way. So I just kind of went into it, and early on, I was trying so hard that I didn't end up getting married, and later on, you don't want to ruin everybody's life and the whole thing. So suddenly you become an 85-year-old bachelor with, nobody cares when you come home at night or get up in the morning. So that's what I do.
Is it different to be on sets nowadays?
I guess I enjoy it. I've always enjoyed it. I have a good time. I'm brought in to help a situation. I don't want you to see an Emmet Walsh. I want you to see a garbage collector or a cop.